let's face it, I can't be the only one who thinks Casey Anthony's hot. And with that, I'd just like to welcome you to this video. I'm going to show you all the stuff that I got at Cinema Wasteland. I was only there for like 6 hours, and I really only ever go there anymore these days to party and hang out, which I'm not even a party guy. My idea of partying when I go to Cinema Wasteland is standing in the lobby or like on the balcony at the Super 8 and talking to, you know, friends from the horror page on Facebook. That's really all I do. But I got a lot of cool stuff, and I really didn't spend a whole lot of money, so I got like some VHS and a few cassette tapes, and I also got some stuff like a few days afterwards I'm going to show you. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get started with that. First and foremost, I wanted to show you the Pus Bucket. I actually got my copy from Justin. See, there's the soundtrack on cassette. That's awesome. The soundtrack's really good for this movie, man. I really like it anyway, and I think they did a really good job with this. As much as I hate to admit it, yes, my favorite track from here is in fact Setting Traps. That's an awesome song, but they're all good. They really are. So that's the soundtrack that you get, and here's the VHS first and foremost, or second and foremost. And as you can see, it's the exact same layout as the original cover for Pus Bucket, but Nate Pancakes drew my face in on it, so that's pretty sweet. Presented in glorious Mauve scope. So that's cool. And there's the back, and I don't know if you can tell, but there's a picture of me with a donkey on the back. That's pretty funny. And when you open it up, there's 2 stickers on the inside. That's me pretending to be John Cusack, and there's me surfing on a piece of pizza in the cosmos. That actually happened. That's a real picture, folks. And here's the actual tape label itself. All around quality, and I can't thank those guys enough. This is really, really sweet. And it's definitely a release you gotta look into getting. I don't think they have them for sale on the Briarwood website, but I know if you're gonna be at any convention, I think Justin said it's gonna be like this release of it anyway, is gonna be like a convention only type thing, so definitely keep that in mind if you're going to Severed or any other conventions that Justin might be at. And as if that wasn't cool enough, I also failed to mention that it also comes with a mini bucket of pus, and yes, that's actually gack. They came up with they discovered the recipe for Nickelodeon's gack, and they actually made some, so yeah. They come in all different colors. I picked out purple because it was the coolest one, but they have like blue and orange and red and other colors. I don't know. Yeah, that's a really sick package there, so yeah. Thanks again. Definitely check that out if you get a chance, because if you don't, you're definitely missing out. I mean, come on, I hosted the damn movie. Also, when I was at Cinema Wasteland, I caught up with Tom and Red Rum, for those of you from the horror page. He gave me some cassette tapes, a single for a brand Nubian song. This is Slow Down. I like brand Nubian, it's pretty cool. Redhead Kingpin, I used to have this back in the day. When I say back in the day, I mean like a year ago, but yeah, it was pretty cool. I don't remember what happened to my copy, but I have another one now, so that's cool. And like by far the coolest one he gave me, I was so surprised. By All Means Necessary by Boogie Down Productions. This album's awesome. I've actually listened to it 3 times since I've been home, and Cinema Wasteland was almost a week ago. So yeah, thanks again, Tom. Those cassettes are awesome. And the last thing that I got when I was at Cinema Wasteland was actually this Van Halen 1984 headband from Tony Salamone. This is just awesome, and I mean, I look ridiculous in headbands, but I mean, I have worn this in public a few times, and I don't even care because it's Van Halen, and Van Halen kicks ass.
When you shout, let it out, let him know you care. Shout, make your master proud of you and your flair. You got to kick, punch and beg, grovel in the dirt. It's a game, no shame. Shout, kick, jump, flip, twist, bark.
And as for the rest of the stuff, I actually picked this up 2 days afterwards, after Cinema Wasteland. Just really random stuff I happened to find. Crystal Force was only $1. I was like, yeah, I want to check it out for mixtape reasons. Who knows? Maybe there's nothing good on here, but for $1, I figured it was a cool find because I don't find cool tapes around here in Northeast Ohio. So, you know, it's pretty slim pickings if, you know, the coolest tape you can find is Crystal Force. A beta of Michael Jackson's Thriller, The Making of. I don't find betas ever, so this was cool. It was like 50 cents. This is actually really cool. I found this in the same place. Boogeyman 2 on beta. You beta believe it. I don't know. I just like saying that. So I don't even know if this is a good movie, but it's cool. VC2 tape and Boogeyman 2, 50 cents. Atrocities of War. Picked this up only for like mixtape purposes. Some rare Nazi footage, I suppose. Holocaust. Who knows? This was like $1. And the rest of the stuff, it's actually I got these from a teacher of mine from when I was in broadcasting school. He gave me some tapes. These are all Cleveland Indians games taped off TV from 1994, 1995, and 1997. The first game ever played at Jacobs Field, and the 1995 divisional series against the Red Sox, which they swept, and all the World Series games they won against the Braves and the Marlins, which obviously, if you know anything about baseball and the Cleveland Indians, they lost both of those World Series. But I still don't care. It's cool to have because of the it's cool because I like the Indians for one, and for two, like they were recorded off TV, so they still have all the commercials, and that's really cool to me. And that really is it. So on that note, I'm out of here. Gotta go do some stuff that doesn't involve making videos and stuff. I gotta put away my cassette tapes and clean up my mess.